Hey guys, this is Typhorce Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, okay, I should probably put this out there right now. I love this. Granted, it is like a week after Halloween, so we've kind of missed spooky season and are now delving into Mariah Carey. But anyway, yes, so in terms of the matchup, when I first heard about it and, started, going around, seeing what, the Death Battle subreddit had to say about that, they were like, it's gonna be a fun fight, but Courage is gonna absolutely obliterate Scooby. And from what I knew about each series, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right, even though, here's the thing. I grew up on Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was the me thing. I loved Scooby-Doo as a kid, and continue to love Scooby-Doo. Maybe not as much as before, but I still love it. The Mr. Incorporated TV show, the one that actually had a plot with it. That was actually a really good show. And, as a kid, we got Scooby-Doo and Monster Mexico, we got, a whole bunch of VHSs. If you don't know what that is, oh man, I feel old. But yeah, and it wasn't just that stuff. I had a few other things, Scooby-Doo Vampire Rock. My favorite Scooby-Doo movie was Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster, because that was just fun, and the soundtrack is still a bop. I definitely recommend that movie if you haven't seen it. I watched it again, in the lead up to this battle, just to get myself prepared, to get in the Scooby-Doo mood, And what do you know, there was a lot of stuff I just forgot that movie had. I completely forgot Daphne's cousin was in it. I forgot, I nearly forgot about, the Dell, if you don't know who that is. He's a gem. The two brothers in the movie who are also just absolute gems, even though they're antagonists. I love them. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, the common consensus was that Courage wins, but the fight's gonna be fun either way. And now, after reading the G1 blog, I'm just like, oh, Scooby-Doo actually has a chance. So I am actually going to be, against my better judgment, I'm putting my money on Scooby-Doo. But I guess we'll see where that leads, I guess. Either way, I can't wait. It's gonna be 2D, completely 2D, not sprites. It's gonna be 2D. Because I thought that was what, the 2D poll was about, it was just going to be a completely 2D fight, and considering what Build vs. Discord ended up being, it's pretty much a full 2D fight. But either way, I'm glad the fully animated 2D stuff is going to Scooby-Doo vs. Courage, because it wouldn't work any other way, would it? So, yeah, anyway, I've been prattling on for 3 minutes. I've already given you what I think. I'm not even going to bother trying to go into scaling and stuff. Just know that, yeah, I'm putting my money on Scooby-Doo, but it's gonna be a fun fight. And if Courage wins, I'm not gonna be all that surprised. I'm just going off of by what the G1 blog was saying. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Well, yeah, okay, and we'll start things up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Shady Rays.
All right, just Shady Rays.
Scooby-Doo, the miraculous mutt from Mystery Incorporated.
Courage, the cowardly dog straight out of nowhere.
Yep.
Canis familiaris, man's best friend, the dog. No animal companion has stood by humanity's side as long or as loyally.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe especially these two yellow-bellied, lily-livered scaredy cats. Or dogs.
Yeah. All right.
And
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. All right. Yeah, from what the preview was showing, this is going to be real fun.
Philosophers have posited the same question time and time again.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo,
where are you?
Pretty
of course.
Everywhere, from cartoons to
yeah,
comics,
Scooby-Doo's been around for
for
almost half a century now, so yeah, around. Of course, yeah, or at least around half a century, right?
In popular culture
I haven't looked up when Scooby-Doo first released, so same birthday as Big foot.
Dewsville ain't
All
what it
right.
used to be ever since they moved all those manufacturing jobs to Bangladesh.
The young Scoobert was adopted by the Rogers family, and their
Anunnaki.
father
Oh, right,
loved
yeah,
his
because
son,
of Mystery
Morty,
Incorporated,
better known
all of
by
a sudden
his
he's just an
friends as
ancient
Shaggy.
alien god.
Those friends being Velma Dinkley,
Well,
Daphne
the other,
Drake,
well,
Frank
literally
Jones,
every other
and
version of Scooby-Doo,
sometimes-
you're like, he's just a talking dog.
With their powers combined, they are Mystery Incorporated, a cadre of snot-nosed teenagers traveling the Nixon-era
Yep.
United States in a cush.
Oh, yeah, I guess
foiling
Nixon, all right.
seemingly paranormal crimes and unmasking corrupt authority figures.
All of whom definitely would have gotten away with it too if it
It weren't
for
for those meddling kids and that dog,
their
too.
dog.
Scooby
Yep,
is
all right.
indispensable in Mystery Inc. investigations. Great Danes were bred by
Yeah, I suppose so, like, on paper, he's essential, because
which means
he's a great Dane, yeah, he's a dog.
Super
He's great.
nose can root out the bad guys no matter how well hidden.
They were called Kamarhunda, or chamber dogs.
Okay,
because they stay
that's
in
pretty
their
cool.
Prince's chambers and protect them from assassins. Such brave, fearless doggos.
Too bad for Shaggy and the gang, the apple didn't just fall far from the tree.
Right.
It defied the laws of Newtonian
Yeah.
physics and rocketed into space at the speed of light. Because Scooby is an absolute
Yeah.
coward.
Oof.
He's terrified of his own shadow and constantly anxious about everything imaginable. And his only motivation
Right,
is his
Scooby
delicious
snacks.
Scooby snacks.
Which makes it so baffling that he's actually kind of a badass.
Yeah,
He's a master
yeah, he
of
is.
The dupe, a classic
The
technique
dupe, of
cartoon
course.
tricksters.
Sometimes called the power of positive assertion. Scooby flexes
all right.
his mastery of disguise to fool would-be attackers, like seducing zombies as a belly dancer,
Hmm.
or tricking a jester into entering an existential crisis.
This man
Right,
was so
oh boy.
thoroughly convinced to rethink his entire life.
This
He
is-
went
okay,
all
this
the
is
way
just
home
fun.
And got into bed before realizing he'd been fooled.
Obviously,
Right,
these
yeah.
disguises shouldn't work at all, but Scooby's just so supernaturally talented, they just do.
Yeah, they just
See,
work.
This is a perfect example. No one in their right mind would think that that's anyone.
Oh,
but
this is actually
Boom
Boom Six
in an
Mom, isn't
awful
it?
Wig and makeup.
That's my mom.
So
Oof.
sorry, ma'am. If those disguises sound
Just like,
completely
this is just my normal
impossible,
face.
that's because they
I'm so
are.
sorry.
You might have thought of
Like,
the
that's a
Scooby-Doo
One Piece
series as being
joke.
pretty grounded with all its men in masks, but then one day, the mask did not come off.
Yeah, Zombie Island.
It's terror
Great.
time again.
Yeah,
The
great
monsters
soundtrack on that
became
movie, too.
real,
I definitely
and
recommend that
Scooby
one.
became just as bonkers to match.
Yeah,
Like,
but oddly enough, I
Scooby
didn't
Snacks,
actually grow up with
we
Zombie
started
Island. I
to
grew
become
up with
a fictional
Cyber Chase
group,
and
kind of like Popeye
and
Spinner.
what are the other
That's
ones?
nothing.
It wasn't the
Shaggy's
Alien
brilliant
Invaders,
uncle,
but
Albert Shackleton,
it'll come into me in
upgraded
time.
those snacks with nanite technology, giving them a
Oh.
variety of different effects.
Oh.
Everything from invisibility, robotic armor, force field, super intelligence, and
Right, yeah, they went over this in the G1 blog,
Yeah,
but like,
nano
what?
machines, dog. We're just getting started.
Of course.
He can stretch and squash his body any way he likes, even duplicate.
Funny Valentine versus Senator Armstrong win.
like being chopped into pieces,
All right.
crumbling into dust, or just blowing up.
His soul was literally scared out of his body, and both his body and soul kept going at the same
Right,
time.
yeah, that's weird.
That doesn't make sense.
He can appear in multiple places at once, ignore the laws of gravity.
Right, yeah, he can
rewind
just
time with
teleport.
his time scepter or super speed, draw things into existence, and mess with the plot of his own show.
Things getting a little too spooky for him. He'll just cut to commercial break.
He's also got
all
weapons
right,
like
fair
the
enough.
Super Spooker 3000, a gun that instills fear into the hearts of man.
And no, not like an actual gun. It literally shoots fear.
Or
Oh,
the
okay, we got
Chest of
Asnod up in here.
Demons, an ark containing 13 monstrous ghosts.
Oh!
Should you be trapped within its grasp, your body and soul will be imprisoned in everlasting torment.
Right,
in its
yeah.
heretofore undiscovered 10th
Ooh.
circle of hell.
Neat! Scooby-Doo has dodged laser beams and electromagnetic waves, survived being at the epicenter of an explosion that blew up time, and
Okay.
successfully performed the Zabrinsky Triangle with Shaggy and Maddie Ziegler.
The Zabrinsky Triangle is a dance
okay.
so unbelievably dangerous that even imperfect executions have caused widespread destruction.
When performed perfectly, it was so beautiful it literally lit up the entire universe and blew up the enormous snow globe containing it. It makes sense if you watch the show. Actually,
Okay.
No,
No,
doesn't.
no, it doesn't. That doesn't make
Literally,
sense
we can
whatsoever.
measure the volume of the broken glass compared to the size of our entire cosmos.
Oh,
within it.
oh boy, here we
Shadow
go.
Is essentially
Yeah,
an
all
enormous
right.
glass superstructure. Each dancer would have to be generating enough energy to destroy our universe 11 quintillion times over.
That's right. Maddie Ziegler is a universe breaker.
With Scooby-Doo as their nigh omnipotent
All
mascot,
right.
Mystery Incorporated
What
has
he's done for a
saved the
Scooby
world
snack,
from
that's
alien
fun. Okay.
invasions, wielded the power of a yellow lantern ring, and was even made a member of the Mystery Analysts of Gotham by Batman himself.
Of course.
Yes, Batman, the world's greatest detective.
Oh yeah, I also grew up on the
Scooby
Batman
skills.
crossover.
Even facing down and
Like-
defeating the
like, and
evil
I-
entity,
like,
an eldritch
yeah,
dark
alright.
god, and surviving its death, which rewrote all of reality. Yeah, you know, the talking dog that crossed over with the Harlem
Right,
Globetrotters
yeah, I
and
also
John
watched the
Knox.
Harlem Globetrotters
Defeated
crossover
Satan.
a whole lot.
No biggie.
So, where is Scooby-Doo?
Who?
He's solving mysteries and
Yep.
saving the world with his found family.
Also, he's an alien.
Wait, what?
Right, yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden, oh yeah, he's an alien, by the way.
Interrupt this program to bring you.
Alright.
The
Okay,
Cowardly
we're just jumping
Dog
right into
Show,
Courage.
starring
Okay,
Courage,
that's
the
fine.
Cowardly Dog.
Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband,
Where
Eustace
Scooby is
Crab.
motivated by Scooby
Crazy
Snacks.
stuff happens
Like,
in nowhere.
It's
like
up to
Courage is motivated
to
by
save his new
Muriel
home.
being in
Stupid
danger.
Wiz, you made me look
Bad.
Ooga booga booga.
Yeah, okay, that's fun.
You're
Alright.
breathing on me. Get away.
Sorry. But who wouldn't be excited for one of animation's mightiest mutts?
Courage is an adorable pink beagle.
Friends with Scooby-Doo. Yeah, there we
and
go.
undying
Not
love
named
for
Stinky
his
Lulu,
doting
thank goodness.
Scottish
Okay.
mistress.
Beagles are hair hunters with intense separation anxiety, excellent senses of smell, and a set
And like
of
14 karat golden eggs. Yeah, I forgot about
All which
that.
fits Courage to a
Oof.
T, especially the howling part.
To be fair, Courage has a lot to howl about. Nowhere USA is a magnet for interdimensional
Yeah,
weirdness,
they're-
attracting some
yeah.
of the strangest freaks in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah,
criminals,
I have
cats,
seen
and
like that
loquats,
hair cutting
monsters,
episode
demons,
like
mummies,
too many times.
werewolves,
And by too
mad
many times, I mean
scientists,
twice.
gods and
Too many
goddesses,
times.
Aliens, robots, alien robots, this chicken, the king of flan, and of course, the United States government.
Of
And
course.
poor Courage is absolutely terrified of all of it. But his devotion to Muriel means he'll always step up and
Right,
fight the
yeah.
good fight.
Because
Good
that
thing
is
he's
what
kind of a
courage
genius.
means.
He's a
Not the
brilliant
absence
engineer
of fear,
capable of
but
whipping up the
acting in
most
spite of
tedious
it.
traps almost instantly, and he's got an unending supply of tools at his disposal.
Everything from his trusty mallet to grappling hooks, ray guns, flamethrowers, chainsaws, bombs, beagle-sized cannons, yo-yos, a mind control helmet, vampire hunting gear, and the God Bow.
God
An
bow.
ancient artifact that is completely irresistible to any mortal dog, forcing them to lick it until they die.
Right,
Except
yeah.
for Courage, of course. I guess if you have the
Yeah, if you have enough
willpower to
willpower,
slow
you
down a
can power
gigantic
through it.
purple foot mobster, you can resist even the most delicious of treats.
And he can pull all of this stuff out of his ass anytime he wants. He always has exactly
There we go.
what he needs.
He's got hammer
All thanks
space.
to his computer named Computer.
Computer, yeah.
A sentient desktop which knows almost anything and everything, even if he has a bit of an attitude about it.
Yeah.
Which means he's always prepared, especially when he can shapeshift his body into literally anything he can think of.
Yeah, this was back in the days when we thought the internet could do anything.
Courage usually uses this as a form of
I mean, and in
charade
some
to
ways it
communicate
can.
with others, but don't get it twisted. These aren't just visual animation gags. His body is actually shapeshifting.
Yeah,
Courage's
okay.
body is a canvas upon which his imagination runs wild. He can stretch to crazy lengths, shrink to microscopic
the same as
sizes,
Scooby.
turn
Okay, yeah, that's
invisible,
fair.
Appear anywhere he wants, or
Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of
He's also
stats here because they
effectively
seem to have
immune
like the
damage.
same amount of
Oh, he
abilities.
still feels
So
pain,
yeah.
But apparently his sheer terror overrides it.
Like the times he tore himself in half or turned himself fully inside out. The dude somehow vaporized his entire body completely without even ash remaining, and he just popped back good as new.
Classic cartoon shenanigans, but technically anatomically correct. Until it isn't.
Right,
Courage can
yeah.
create objects from his imagination and often breaks the fourth wall, directly addressing the audience.
Now, you would think being an impossible-to-kill force of nature would boost his confidence a bit, but isn't that what anxiety does to you?
Right,
It
yeah,
undermines
that's
your
fair.
sense of self-worth and magnifies the problems around you.
Sure, but Courage is also fighting gods just as powerful as himself. Like this enormous alien which could spike meteors so hard it spun the Earth 1,000 years into the future.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay.
Courage got shot out of a cannon that punched him through the moon, only to get slapped by that same alien and sent crashing back to the planet. He was fine.
He was
Courage
fine,
is
of course he
strong
was.
enough to physically patch up holes in the ozone layer, hold stars in his hands, and scream so loud he shattered the sun.
A scream like that would be like getting hit with over 100 septillion hydrogen bombs
Wow.
all at once.
Okay.
You know, a A lot.
And keep in mind, the sound waves of his scream would have had to travel through the near vacuum of space. Basically, a complete scientific impossibility.
Yeah, that should be completely impossible.
LaCroix, I'm getting my boy Jack Spaniels to blow up the sun. You've been warned.
That's not all.
All right.
One time he operated a Peloton controlling a UFO and pedaled it fast enough to fly past Saturn, enter hyperspace, and cross the Milky Way galaxy.
Though Courage's greatest challenge came from inside his very home. A monster who tortures his poor pooch every single
Eustace.
day. A depraved, psychotic motherfucker. The true Prince of Darkness. The greatest villain in cartoon history.
Of course.
Eustace.
He even collected all of Courage's greatest foes like a Legion of Doom, all to mercilessly beat Courage to a pulp in a game of dodgeball.
Of course it was dodgeball. It has to be dodgeball.
I want to end him low.
Okay, well, Courage's accumulated PTSD always held him back until he met a kindred spirit, another cowardly monster hunting hound.
Of course.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Together,
I remember him.
He's weird. Weirdness. A dark matter
Be considered canon to both
dogs.
dogs. Oh, okay.
Itself.
This is definitely one of the first.
The meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs. Its dark matter can rewrite the laws of physics, control minds, and turn Courage into a giant kaiju.
Taking the meteor for himself, Courage finally faced his fears, defeating this cicada queen goddess thing and saving his family once and for all. Yes, even Eustace.
Even Eustace.
So let that be a lesson to anyone who would encroach upon the Bag's humble farm. It has a protector.
He may be small and he may be scared, but standing up to
but
our fears is what
he will
makes us
always
brave
stand
in the
up
first
for.
place. That's why his name is Courage.
Yes. All right. Yeah, Courage is great. Do not get me wrong. Even though I am rooting for Scooby-Doo and placing my money on him, Courage, I love Courage. He's great. Even though I didn't watch a lot of Courage until later on in life, I remember seeing like at least one Courage in the Cowardly Dog episode. The only one I can remember clearly is the one where he faced off against the Sandman, and so that was fun. Because the Sandman literally took away Muriel's ability to sleep, so Courage had to face off against him. But yeah, nothing in Courage's analysis really seemed to match up to like Scooby-Doo's universal level feats. So. Like, he's very powerful, don't get me wrong, but nothing there really, like, impressed me to the point of, yeah, Scooby-Doo shattered the glass that surrounded the universe. It's great. But, yeah, alright. But yeah, like I said, I play some money on Scooby, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. It's great. Alright.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data.
Alright, here we go. It's time for a death battle. Oh, a dog battle. Okay, then.
When I say it like that, it sounds...
Alright, then.
Muriel? Maggie?
Of course, this is how they wind up meeting. Oh, it's Eustace. Oh no. Oh wait, is this Megami 33? Holy crap, that's awesome. All right, let's see if this happens. If I'm wrong, whatever, but like okay, so this is how the fight goes. They're like the good old I don't have to be faster than the monster, I just have to be faster than you. All right, that's fun. Okay. Wow, alright. Amazing. Oh yes, they're doing this! They're doing the gag! Okay, that's amazing. Oh, yeah, no. Alright.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Columbo! Okay, alright. Just one more thing. Of course. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. That's one way to do it. Alright.
All dogs love their bones, don't they?
Ah, okay. Okay. Of course, Scooby snacks. Okay. Oh.
This could be bad. My name isn't Chad James. And it's not.
Alright. Oh, he just ate the thing. Oh, we're going to Ashura's Wrath up in here. Okay. All right.
Stupid dogs, you made me look bad.
What's her?
Oh, okay. All right. That's what Eustace is doing. Okay.
Cut it out.
Oh. Oh my.
Well, Muriel, I hate that stupid dog.
Wait, what? What?
Wait,
What?
what?
Wait, what?
Who won?
Wiz, as happy as I am to avoid on-screen dog murder, wasn't one of them supposed to die?
Not since the Great North Central Singularity event of 2015 have we had a result like this. It can't end like this, right?
Even with Courage's insane cosmic feats, you'd think the Zabriskie Triangle would be enough to seal the deal.
Okay.
But both pooches could regenerate from basically any
Okay,
kind of
yeah,
physical
that's fair.
damage.
Both were incredibly smart in different ways. Scooby was more of a trickster with his dupes, while Courage was a scheming genius.
All right.
Computer could have given Courage the edge if not for their canon crossover, where it failed to have solid information on Scooby and the gang.
So,
Oh,
it came
okay.
down to their unique abilities. And for 90% of their arsenals, they were evenly matched.
Okay,
Reputation,
all right.
Mind control, you get it. They're tunes with basically anything, except for the Chest of Demons and the Dark Matter Meteor.
Okay.
Sure, the chest could theoretically always trap Courage, but he'd always be able to escape and destroy it with the dark matter meteor.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
Scooby could repair the damage by reversing time and then trap him again.
And then Courage would break
oh,
out again.
oh.
You know where this is going.
Yeah, okay.
This battle between man's best friends would never end.
But
Huh.
this is a death battle. Somebody has to die.
Someone did, Wiz. Someone did.
Tell
Okay.
you that you're kind of scary sometimes.
I don't like dog killers.
Scooby and Courage were
All right,
incredibly
then.
tough opponents that could go blow for blow for blow. They were smart, powerful, and incredibly broken.
Doggone it, Wiz. I guess you could say Eustace had one hell of a rough day. I shih tzu not. Oh, those were powerful.
All right, then.
This battle is a draw.
That's definitely a first. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of
I'm not
Wiz.
sure
Thank
how
you so
I
much
feel
for
about
watching.
that.
We are about to
I
announce
guess I
the
got that
next
wrong,
episode,
but like,
before we do that,
did
we're not
I?
a Death
All
Battle
right,
member
whatever.
yet. Click the
Okay,
link below.
that was
See
a
what you're
fun
missing.
that was a fun battle. Let's see what's next. All right. Ah, here we go. Okay. Rick versus the Doctor. Okay. All right, I've heard this one going around. This one's been like it's been highly requested for a while, and it got teased like earlier this season in like Bill versus Discord, and people have been talking about it a whole lot. So, all right, I have no attachment. I watched the first 3 seasons of Rick and Morty, but then stopped because I lost interest. I've never seen Doctor Who, like, whatsoever. I've seen clips, but that's about it. So I have no attachment to this. But either way, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll get to learn more. All right. Yeah, so Scooby-Doo versus Courage. That was a really fun battle. Kind of wish they just nutted up and decided on a victor, but at the same time, I get why you would come to these kinds of conclusions. This is really the only way, like, a Toon Force versus a Toon Force can collide. It just kind of cancels each other out and gives us a verdict that nobody really, you know, that really nobody can really agree on. But either way, like, people were really hyping up Courage, but, whatever. Okay, alright, we'll see what kind of crap show this is gonna be, like, when it comes to fan interpretations, but, whatever, I guess. That was a really fun battle. But, yeah, I've got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So, yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.